International Hotel.
You need to know they're calling the cops on you. Black Lives Matter. Go get front.
This professor is coming down 3 more. We've got a flag on all 6 cameras.
Are you guys responsible for putting these up there? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if you want, you're allowed to put posters up, but you need to get permission from student government to do that. Right, otherwise I have to take them down because they need a stamp from ASG on them. So that's why I'm taking them down, just so you understand. Okay. So you can go into the Student Services Center, it's the 2nd floor. There's a free speech area, anybody can be there, but you can't put stuff in buildings. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Right, are you students here?
Yes.
Okay, so go talk to student government and they'll tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
And then I won't be taking your stuff down. Okay.
Bedeutet, ich finde auch, wir sollten uns mal darüber bewusst werden, wir sind ein Einwanderungsland. Ja, Deutsch sein bedeutet in Zukunft einen Migrationshintergrund zu haben. Das bedeutet Deutsch sein in Zukunft. Nicht mehr autochton, blaue Augen, helle Haare und ja, wir sind alle Deutsch, sondern Deutsch bedeutet auch ein Kopftuch tragen, ein rotes was weiß ich was zu tragen, dunkelhaarig zu sein oder wie auch immer zu sein. Das bedeutet heute Deutsch sein.
Sie sind ja Migrationsforscher, Herr Olsmar.
I would have never invited Ben Shapiro to campus. Never. He was invited by students. He was funded by students. He was supported by students. I would have never invited anybody like Ben Shapiro to campus.
And this is kind of this ongoing conversation about the specificity of anti-blackness. And that's, I think, what we see with Ben Shapiro. So even if you decided you're going to let this neo-Nazi on campus, right? And I get he's Jewish, so that's ironic that I'm calling him a neo-Nazi, right? But that's basically what he is, the equivalent, a neo-KKK member, let's call him that, right? Because what I'm hearing is students come into my office and feeling traumatized, right? Feeling brutalized, physically, emotionally, and mentally.
Can I ask how we actually attacked you?
There was a Latina student in here, and you said you wanted the freedom to say illegal, which no human being should be deemed illegal.
The rhetoric that you guys are using in your meetings and in your policies that you're trying to, I don't know, push ideology, right? You are condoning violence directly against people.
What has been the violent act committed?
Niggly-puff. Niggly-puff. That is a literal act of violence. Open up this area.
All the people that were waiting to get in.
It's your meeting. This is a meeting you're going to get every time.
Currently, we're not a club because we are having trouble finding an advisor. Turns out there's not a lot of conservative professors on campus.
White supremacists. I can say what he's talking about. I don't want to talk in code. Language is important. I'm not calling folks conservatives around here.
Let's talk about social violence. Violence is not exclusively physical. This is embarrassing.
If you have a problem with...
It's the law of the land. The law of the land you created, which you're entitled at. See, the law of the land, as you called it. But you know the law of the land is killing black men unarmed on camera.
Do you understand that what you are doing breeds racism?
If you can't name an intellectual safe space that you're actually trying to get rid of, then what is the purpose of your group other than to be here and remind us that we're all fucking hated?
You said at the last meeting that you do not believe that there's institutional racism on this campus. There's video clips of that.
What happened at the Students for Trump meeting in Washington is the local...
Cigars and beer, right?
Yes.
It's the local, like... It's like the local leftists and the communist group came in and they tore down their signs and they shut everybody up whose ideas they didn't agree with and they forced the group to disband at that time.
So where's that okay?
Our signs were torn down on Tuesday.
Well, last Thursday, I believe. Because
you came in and had political discourse?
No, you came in and shouted over people.
No, I didn't. I shouted when you said blacks, when you said illegal, when there should be a wall. You wanted the right to to say illegal and you misgendered my friends over and over again. That's when I shouted out at you. And I have that humanity where I can shout when you come for me with hate speech in a room. So I need you to know that.
Hello there, miss. How you doing? Can I ask why you're ripping down these posters?
They don't have any of the AFL stamps on them. You're only allowed to have 3. The rest, they could get taken down.
So you're gonna leave up 3?
The ones that have stamps, which none of them
They do.
They do not.
None of these ones have stamps. So the only reason is because they have stamps?
They're up to being taken down if I want to.
Well, I just want to know why. Start a dialogue.
They have no stamps.
Can I ask why?
They don't have a stamp.
So that's why?
They could be taken
You seem
down.
very emotional.